So, guess what we have queued up next? The follow-up to that. Asshole. Did you see the car? And he's like, oh no. He knows what's going. Time slows down. There's no way to avoid it. We all know that feel. I need to see how this ends.
Hello again. Welcome back to Finland.
Is it?
In the
Thank
last
you for
video,
confirming,
we
Slick
experienced
Nugget.
the many wonders of Finnish culture.
Do the
Building
sausage
rally
packets
cars,
pop
very
open too?
complicated Tractor driving, dying
Bug.
of dehydration, hydraulic press channel, dying from pissing on the TV, dying from giant wasps, getting into a bus, having the bus collide with another car head-on, getting stuck, reverting your progress, hopping on a motorbike, and dying from a rally car smashing into you at 150 kilometers an hour.
No!
Normal Finnish stuff.
The despair!
Last video we died a lot of times and made zero progress because every time I died I had to start over from the beginning.
Yep.
In this video I've disabled permadeath.
Yeah.
Trust me, this was a good idea.
Yeah.
Today we're gonna actually build up our rally car and, with some luck, win the rally. Death will not stop us. But it'll definitely
It's like the
get
video
worse.
I saw recently where someone was thinking they were in a COD lobby and they're just like, hey guys, you want to hear a secret? Xbox
Began
off.
back at home.
Like
With the car
half
ready
the
for
lobby
assembly.
left.
I got the wheels from the wasp-infested mansion and
Turn that setting
car was
off.
built. To get the car running, I had to buy a few more things from town.
Weeks.
Of course, the only vehicle I had access to was the slow.
If I can't run it for 3 weeks nonstop, I don't want it.
Take it about 15 minutes. However, I got into town significantly faster because of this.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh!
The train. Disabling
Train.
permadeath was one of the best decisions I've ever made in my entire life. Because if
Train.
I had to build the car again, things would have gone down very differently. I woke up in the graveyard in town, bought the battery I needed, and pondered how to get home. Our best option was getting...
Hold the fuck up. Do you actually just become a fucking lich? The canonical answer is you wake up in the graveyard? Holy fuck, Finland! What?
A ride from the guy in the green car. My cousin.
Right? Pina.
This is a man that has nothing better to do than drive along the dirt road at ridiculous speeds, 24 hours a day, one hand on the wheel, and the other on the vodka. Definitely someone...
Okay, why does he look like the brother from Napoleon Dynamite?
Alcoholic, do you think swearing at him would be a good idea?
Maybe.
Shortly after giving him the finger, he stopped the gas, accelerated to a very high speed, launched the car at 100 kilometers an hour directly into a tree, and we both died. Maybe swearing at him was not such a good idea. So this time, I let him drive me home at a much more reasonable 60 kilometers an hour.
That's reasonable, actually, yeah.
You know what can go a lot faster than 60 kilometers an hour? The F-14 Tomcat from today's
Got him!
sponsor, War Thunder. I mean War Thunder. That's
Classic
right, boys. The most
Finland. Oh my
comprehensive
God.
vehicle combat game ever created. 2,000 vehicles, tanks, aircraft, helicopters, and... Oh no. Combined arms warfare. What does that even mean? I have no idea. It's either multiple modes of combat...
This was
within
when
the
he-
same
was this
battle phase, or something
before or
really
after he
science.
banned
With
vote from
every
his
single
chat?
vehicle is detailed and modeled down to the smallest detail. Health bars? No, you fool.
Special
You
summon.
idiot.
Finish
You
rally
moron.
car that can place 2 cards face down in my
Oh
turn.
no, my tractor
Fact,
shot.
you
Oh
right.
no, my turret can't rotate. Oh no.
Boat.
I'm dead. War Hunter, I mean War Thunder offers
This- okay,
the
so
most possible combat
the joke was
experience.
wearing
Guess
itself
what?
thin
It's
at this
free. Play it now on
point.
PC, Xbox Series XS, PlayStation 5, or any previous generation console. War Hunter, I mean War Thunder spans over 100 years of vehicle warfare.
Any previous generation console. Looks over in the Nintendo GameCube. I think we could do it.
Biplanes, gunships, whatever the hell this thing is. Wait, you don't have a joystick to fly the F-14 Tomcat? Don't you worry, fucko, you can fly with a mouse. My favorite thing about War Hunter, I mean War Thunder, is the frighteningly deep knowledge within the community. Some might say too deep. Play War Thunder now on PC, PlayStation, or Xbox using my link in the description, and you'll get a bunch
Looks
of
a
free
PS2.
stuff.
Sure, we can make it happen.
A premium account, boosters, and much, much more. What are you waiting for? Download today and
Yeah,
fly
he
a
really
$50
did.
million jet
I love the
directly
boat.
into the ground.
That's what happens when you make a meme. So it transcends
We were not
you.
in fact in an F-14 Tomcat, but in Penna's green car. I stopped
leaked
at the
any
side
classic
of the tractor and
rides.
hopped out to survey the damage.
Sure
To
hope
make
not.
a very long, painful story short, this tractor
Done.
is a fucking bastard.
What?
The very next thing I did was disconnect the tractor from the trailer, which was a terrible mistake.
Uh-oh.
I fetched the bike back from home and used it to unflip the tractor with about 10 minutes of finagling.
Amazing!
Now from here you'd think things would be easy, right? I could just simply use the tractor to flip over the trailer
I
and then
just...
drive off.
No, I'm aware.
Nope.
We are aware, especially in the server as well, of War Thunder's reputation, and I think we have it's a running meme at this point. You know, X days since War Thunder leak. Every fucking time it makes me laugh. It really does. It's not even in the game either. It's not. It's so great. It's so fucking funny to me.
First, I tried lifting the trailer with the fork loader.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
No. Oh!
Shit. I unflipped the tractor again.
Mike!
And tried ramming it.
Yes, the forums, yes.
It didn't work. Stop! No! Oh my god! Another 10 minutes of finagling with the bike, and the tractor
I like that the bike method is a thing.
What? This time, I took things a bit slower, did some maneuvering with the fork loader, and finally got the trailer flipped the right way around. And the tractor flipped over again. Ha! No! Another flip of the tractor, and another attempt. I got the trailer completely flat with the help of the tractor, and tried bumping it with a beer case to help get the wheels unstuck.
Beer actually OP.
And this happened.
Oh, what? Oh.
This was after 40 minutes of the same bullshit happening over and over. I get the trailer
War Thunder forum enjoyers are just built different.
I couldn't take it. It was time to cheat. I went back home, saved the game, installed the Grab Anything mod, and went back to the scene of the crime. It turns out this was actually a great idea. When I picked up the trailer, it behaved normally.
Oh.
But when I let it go, it did this. When I disconnected the trailer at the very beginning, it locked it into that orientation at that position. So
oh no!
It would force itself back. The only way to unlock it would be to attach it to the tractor, which was not possible with the trailer on its side. So to fix it, I grabbed the trailer, oriented it the right way round, and stuck it to the tractor.
Oh.
Oh my god. It worked.
Wild.
Back home, it was time to continue building the Satsuma, which I'd managed to get running only for one of its pistons to commit die and fire itself out of the engine.
Yeah, that's tragic. That's not cool.
Fired up the car again and took her for another test drive.
I like the RGB strips. Oh!
Well, shit.
Fuck cars.
Turns out the piston firing itself out of the engine also destroyed the oil pan, and the engine had no oil in it. No oil is bad. I didn't know the oil pan had a hole in it. All I had done was check the dipstick, which read no oil, so I tried adding an entire bottle of motor oil, which went through the engine and out of the pan onto the floor. Well done. After fixing the oil pan and adding another bottle of motor oil, the car did it.
That's one of those moments that you're like, okay, I'm gonna do the thing. I know what I have to do. I fill up the oil. And you like fill it up and then you just watch it drip down below. And then you just sit there for a minute. You're like, oh, I know what happened now. Yeah, you actually sent out an 11-page essay. The fact that the 11-page essay, that's actually legit.
Indeed worked just fine. The car worked, but my feeble little brain did not. To test the car, I decided against driving it and instead just revved the engine a bit. Enough to get the water in the radiator hot enough to where it exploded out of the cap.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Me, being a bit of an idiot and wanting to get a better look, switched off the engine and unscrewed the cap, which, mind you, had a bunch of superheated steam under it.
No! Do not do this! Oh. Yep.
My eyes! Yep. I'm a fucking idiot. Now, the car...
Big brain. Big brain. Like, I've never done it myself, right? I know what happens, though. And I've had issues with radiators in the past where I've had to actually... I've gotten very intimate with unscrewing it, is what I will say. That being said, 1, not while it's hot. 2, do not put your fucking face in it! No! Awful!
Could run, which is all great, but if I wanted to win the rally race in this thing, I would need to substantially upgrade it. Better tires, better wheels, a better engine, better exhaust, proper racing seats, nitrous, the list goes on. To get these upgrades, we would need money. Lots and lots of money. And me? Well, I was broke.
Dingus.
From a car, there are a lot of ways of making money. Everything from chopping and delivering firewood, to putting ads in people's letterboxes, to illegally brewing sugar wine and selling it to the local alcoholic. One of the best jobs you can do is finding junk cars by the side of the road and towing them back to the repair shop. The first bit of junk I found was this bucket. The day I chose to do this wasn't exactly ideal. Saturday.
Oh my god, no! That's awful.
Because
contacts will trap that shit in.
Not the issue. The issue was these guys standing by the road to watch the rally, and my less than optimal driving.
Oh no. Oh no.
Unbeknownst to me, this action had sealed my fate.
Uh-oh.
Since it was Saturday, the shop wasn't even open, so I left the junk there and drove the rest of the way home on a dirt track where every few minutes an idiot rally driver would smash into me at incredible speed. Back home, I sleep.
Asleep.
Today was going to be good. Today was going to be productive. Today I was going to
It's
get
gonna snow.
the bat.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Why is he fat though?
That guy I ran over earlier, he died.
Hold up, let me explain that. Hold up, give me a second. Why does he look like God, I can't fucking what is his name? Oh my god, I can't remember his name. Like he's I know what I'm trying to say, and I know what I said sounded bad. I promise it wasn't in that. I'm just gonna say Mr. Blobby for those fucking that are in Europe. You know exactly what I'm talking about, but it's not. It's slightly there, but not where I'm needing it to be. Like that kind of thing. Yeah, no, I just like why are we going the stereotype? Is really what I was trying to get across. Wow.
Yes. Well, shit. Prison. Our stay here was for 10 days. May not seem so bad, especially considering we murdered someone, but 10 days in my summer car is 20 hours. Factoring
no.
in sleep, our stay here could be as low as 15-ish hours, real time, no abusing save states,
Jail
just
sim.
sitting here.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, time's up.
Damn.
In prison, I had hatched a devious plan.
Uh-oh.
Robbery. Timo's, a simple establishment. The grocery store on one end and the pub on the other.
Oh.
The pub has this inside.
What?
A slot machine. Timo lost the keys to it a while ago, so it's just been sitting there collecting cash. The plan was simple. Drive the tractor into town, smash the window with the fork, attach the machine to the fork, and violently yank it out of the store.
Wow.
The plan
Mr. Blob, like I said, if you know who I'm talking about, you know exactly why it's terrifying.
Dead of night.
20,000 times
I found our
speed.
victim, Timo's pub, and the slot machine inside. Unlucky for us, though, were these two guys outside. So, with some quick thinking, I used the tractor's fork loader.
Oh no.
And, moved them.
Just displaced them?
I smashed open the window, attached the machine to the tractor, and yanked it out with ferocious
That's
anger.
genius.
I took it to the sports field, laid it down on its front, pried off the back plate with a screwdriver, and began ransacking it for everything it had. Everything it had turned out to be 7,000 marks. Not bad. A celebration was in order. I popped over to Timo's and bought myself a pizza
He goes back to the
for
scene of the crime.
2,700 marks. Somehow
Wow.
he knew I had broken his window and had fined me for my trouble. Prison had made me a violent, angry man. And this sent me completely over the edge. I sculled back a healthy 10 beers and began pissing and shitting all over the place.
Healthy
These
10
fucking
beers.
bastards had locked me up for doing basically nothing.
Police
And
assault
now
is in
they were
fact in
taking
progress.
What was rightfully mine. I drank more. I pissed more. I punched this guy in the head. I took the slot machine to the highway and placed it in the way of oncoming cars. I was here to tear down society. Fuck it. The rally was on. They wanted to lock me up for running over one guy. Well, how about I run over all these fuckers? Well,
I saw the jail days.
53 days in prison is a long time. About 230 hours of waiting that I definitely waited for. It gave me time to think, to consider, to ponder. Was I on the right path? Was a life of crime really for me? No. Once I got out of here, it was time to build the car and win.
He still keeps the money.
And in no time at all, I was out. Our
What
first
the
task was
fuck?
getting the car inspected. I wouldn't even be allowed to participate if the car wasn't road legal, so I had to make it road
Oh
legal.
my
To do
God.
that, I needed more money.
This is a car-
And
this
no,
is the
I would
car
not be
game of all
partaking in
time.
Any more crime to do this. I was a new man. So, my first money-making venture was illegally brewing sugar wine to sell to the local alcoholic. You know, like a businessman.
Yeah.
Firewood. First you chop it, then you deliver. 3,400 marks. Sewage. My uncle lost his license traveling at 169 kilometers per hour, and he's given me the keys to his sewage truck. Suck out sewage, get paid. Sewage. More sewage. The sewage truck is very
Sewage.
big. Make sure to drive it carefully and watch out for that pole. More sewage. The tank is full. Time to dump it in the waste treatment plant. Whoopsie, I accidentally dumped it all over the floor. 10. Upgrades. Rear wing. Very important. Gauge cluster. Bam. Tachometer. Bam. Drunk man is calling. Drive him home. Money. Green car driving.
Legality gets gray.
Okay, listen, mate. I just need you to fuck off.
Uh-oh.
Right now. Grandma wants groceries. I buy Grandma a bunch of groceries. Drunk man, delivered home again. Sugar wine, sold to drunk man. Sewage. So much sewage. Dead moose on the highway.
Dead
Wait,
moose!
this isn't Finland. Timo wants me to advertise. Okay, Timo. I'll advertise for you, Timo. I have flipped the car. Picking strawberries. Man insults you while you make a terrible wage. Who are you looking at, you fucking dickhead? I forgot about Grandma's groceries. They've all gone off. Here you go, Grandma. 8 kilos of spoiled sausages and 20 liters of moldy milk. Yes, Grandma. That's awesome, Grandma. Can I have my Yes, Grandma. Really cool, Grandma. Okay, finally. 74 marks. More sugar wine deliveries.
Wow.
Hey, look, it's Pen.
Puddle's
I'll just
still
stop
there.
to let him cross the intersection.
Ugh, yeah, cleaning that is awful.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4", jocking the bitches, slapping the... Is that a bee?
Bee.
And now, the moment
Is that a
we've all
bee?
been waiting for. Inspection. Will we pass? Will we fail? Who knows? Well, this guy does. How does he know? Just fucking banging on the car with a screwdriver?
Jeremy Clarkson. No, it's not a hammer, I'm sorry.
Yep. And what do you know? We failed. You fucking dickhead. Do you know who I am? I need this car right now. You know what? I'll be right back.
For pain? Oh no.
I fixed up everything Mr. Inspection Dickhead wanted me to fix, got him to hit my car with his trusty screwdriver again, and what do you know? We passed.
Got him.
The repair shop owner Fleetari caught wind I had shat all over the inspection shop parking lot and rewarded me with a 50% discount and 10 bottles of the strongest booze in all of Finland. Thanks, mate. Gentlemen, the time was upon us. The car was working well.
There.
It was registered and it had a few upgrades.
Do
Today
we?
was Saturday.
Do they?
I could just
Neat.
tell big things were going to happen today. I drove up to the rally sign-up station and signed up. Well, I would have signed up if I hadn't forgotten my helmet.
Oof.
Shit. Satsuma was in fact drivable, but had been having a few issues with the suspension. Quite a few issues, in fact. Cornering was basically impossible, and when I hopped out of the car, it did this.
Amazing.
I found that if I took a wheel off and then just stuck it back on.
Bus!
So, rally o'clock, it was. I drove to the start, this guy counted me down, and off I went.
We've all been there. Just,
The race did not last long. Oh no, oh no. Oh no. Oh no, flip. Fuck. Shit. Attempt 2. This time was even worse.
Oh no. This is bad.
Oh, no. Attempt 3. This time was even worse.
Wow. How does it get worse? Oh, that's how it gets worse.
God, fuck! Attempt 4. This time I took things a little slower.
This is the
Instead
car
barreling
game of all
around the
time.
corners at over 100 kilometers an hour and flying off the track, I took them at 80 kilometers an hour.
This is
Keeping
beautiful.
all 4 wheels in contact with the ground and preventing any crashes. This strategy worked. I didn't even crash once throughout the entire track.
Got
Just,
him.
You know, after I finished. Slow and steady does win the race, boys. Now let's see what we got.
Dead last. Yep!
Dead last. Okay, I guess I'll... All hope wasn't lost. Stage 2 of the race was tomorrow, and it was the same route as Stage 1, but in reverse.
Oh no.
Surely tomorrow, I would redeem myself.
Emotional damage!
And parked
Fact.
there overnight as per the rules. Except I didn't read the rules closely enough, because I parked in the wrong spot. To get to the start of Stage 2, I'd have to take the highway, which has a speed limit of 100 kilometers an hour. I'd been completely ignoring the speed limit, which turned out to be quite a costly mistake. This little fucker got me going 115 kilometers an hour. Only 15% over. I'm sure the fine isn't that bad.
15% over?
Shit. That is a lot of money. I didn't have the
Lot of
money to pay
money.
the fine, so I just gave him the finger and fucked off. Anyway, I had a job to do. Get a good time on the second stage. And
When the police officer just faces the... Can you fucking imagine? In a game like Payday, you're shit like that. The fucking dozer just phases through reality. Oh my god! There's no fucking way. Like you shoot the fucking cloaker, but he faces through. And then he faces back in like Obito fucking Kamui style and just drop kicks your ass.
Anyway, I had a job to do. Get a good time on the second stage and try my best to get out of last
Oh my
place.
god.
And before I knew it, the rally was on.
Oh my god.
On the straights, I got up to 100 kilometers an hour.
It's nothing
and in the
personal.
turns, I could manage just a bit below that. Of course, going at this speed with my flimsy little car, mistakes were bound to happen.
Yeah,
We
absolutely.
But we could keep going.
Spin out.
Then we flipped the car. No!
Nope.
But we could keep going. Then we launched it into a ditch.
Ditch.
The door was hanging off, but we could keep going. And then...
Perfectly normal
We hit
door
a rock.
behavior.
Oh!
Dead.
We could not keep going.
He's missing a little bit of his car. My head's covering it, but he's missing some of his car now.
I was extremely close to the end, so I jumped out of the car and legged it all the way to the finish line. I still had a bit of hope. Despite all the tumbling around of the car, we had driven fairly well. And so...
Fairly
I checked the
well.
time.
Sus.
It,
Wait.
wasn't good.
Yeah.
My time was so bad, it didn't even show up on the leaderboard. A time so terrible that it sent me spiraling into a deep depression. I
You
drank a
finished-
case of
no,
beer,
that
drove
bad.
to Atari's, found the 10 bottles of booze, and drank until I blacked out. And blacked out again. And blacked out again. And again. And again. And again. And then it was next week. During my bout of violent alcoholism, I found 9,000 marks of unpaid fines on the kitchen counter.
Fucking 9,000 marks and unpaid fines.
So, I was in a lot of debt, the police would probably be at my door to throw me back in jail soon, and I still had a rally to win. Things were not looking good in the Mart household. I needed money, and fast. So when Mr. Drunk Man called at 2 AM asking for a ride home, I obliged. I picked him up, and he began his usual drunken babbling. But this time, he let me in on a little secret. His wife had bought a winning lottery ticket, and he had stolen it and the money without her realizing. He said he kept the money hidden away in a suitcase. How much money? 5 million marks.
Wow.
If I could find that suitcase, that would be enough money to pay off my debts and build the rally car of my dreams.
Drunk dude
Did I
actually
really want to
meta.
steal from this man? I had sworn off a life of crime. Yet here I was, considering stealing millions from this guy who thinks he's my friend. Approximately 3 seconds of pondering later, I concluded, money.
Money.
To find the briefcase, I would have to scour the entire map. Every little nook, every cranny. Oh, look, there it is.
Middle of some field.
Oh. I threw it in the back of my car and drove home, having a minor accident on the way. Shit.
Got him.
I opened the briefcase, and oh my, that is a lot of money.
Watch as they're all
Literally
forged.
15,000 presses of E later, I was left with 1.5 million marks. Much less than the advertised 5 million, but hey, he probably spent it on sugar wine or something.
Probably.
It was time for some upgrades. I bought the entire catalogue. The best suspension, the best carburetor, nitrous, a new steering wheel, all the cool body panels, the best radiator, time on the dynamometer to measure our immense power.
Yeah.
And most importantly, a cool paint job. Gentlemen, the car was ready for round 2. I gave it a good test on the highway, and of course, I got pulled over and fined 30,000 marks on the spot.
That's the one.
Fucking dickhead. The car was ready,
Tell no
but
one
I
yes.
needed some practice. So I took it to the dirt track and drove the route over and over. Every corner, every gear shift, each slight bump.
They don't
and
even
bend.
ask how he paid
I
it.
got rid of the stick shift that switched
Where'd you get the
pedals,
money? Nah,
speed
didn't even
shift,
ask.
And a couple of hours of practice later, we were finally ready for competition. Saturday, the start of the rally. Big things were about to happen. This dude counted me down, and off we went. The car was very fast. All the upgrades had turned it
Zoom.
into an absolute weapon on the track.
Yeah.
Shot past the repair shop, around the sharp bends, went a bit wide on this turn and hit a tree, but let's ignore that.
Tree.
Past the town off to my house, past Grandma's house, over the train tracks, and across the line. The
Got
pace felt very good, and checking the standings confirmed my suspicions.
Second. Oh,
Oh,
first.
yes. That's right, fellas. First place.
Got
I
him.
was officially in the running to actually win the rally. All I had to do was
Harzer.
have a similarly good performance on stage 2. I took the car back to the parking area and parked in the right spot and went back home. Tomorrow, I was gonna win.
Oh no.
Back home, I sleep. This sleep was a bit different. I was not woken by the pleasant sounds of the Finnish countryside,
Oh, no.
or even the phone ringing, but by a belligerent drunk man in my room.
Yep. I figured he was gonna come back.
Turns out he didn't appreciate me taking his money. Fair enough. Well, with him subdued, I went to finish the rally. Stage 2. This time I'd parked in the correct spot and wouldn't be incurring a time penalty.
We're
I took the
number
car to the
one.
start of the next stage, where I signed up, and before I knew it, the rally was on. All that practice had paid off. I knew the corners. I knew the bumps. We flew over the train tracks, past Grandma's house,
Song is
past
awesome.
the turn up to my house, into the sharp left turn, past the drunk man's house, past the repair shop and the mansion with wasps in it, through the farmland, and before I knew it, the race was done. There it was.
Trophy.
Oh yes. We had driven pretty damn good.
Yeah?
And we're 30 seconds ahead of second place.
Wow. Beer.
I knew just how to celebrate. The fireworks back home. On the way back, I crossed the bridge.
Ryan Keel, thank
I
you for
crossed the
following.
bridge many times at this point, but this time, it felt different.
What? What is hanging from there? Oh, it is the drunk dude. Damn. That's metal? That's awful. It's... Wow, that's awful. This is the car game of all time.
Thank you once again to War Thunder for sponsoring this video. You can download them from the link in the description.
That is in fact the car game of all
Or
time.
you can go hunt wolves.